Hello? How do I reload things? Give me a second. Here we go. Am I back online? Hello? I think my internet went out. I don't know what caused it, but my internet like went out for a bit. So I had to call them and they literally did nothing. Like I called them and they were like, "Hey, I got an outage." And they're like, "Oh, there's no outage in your area." Well, I've been having an outage for like 10 minutes. And then yeah, essentially it fixed itself while I was on the phone. I'm telling you, it's just calling me. It's telling me that it's time to cancel my service with them and go with T-Mobile or AT&T or Verizon, you know? Because it's at this point, I'm not seeing any good reason to stay with them. I'm paying a lot. Their internet service isn't good anymore. Like, it feels like they trend in everything. They're trying to get me out. Yeah, hey yo, I'm back. Like, my internet went out for a bit. Sorry about that. I was gonna like post a tweet on it, but the thing was I had to use my phone to call somebody, or I had to call them, so I couldn't really like tweet while calling, you know? So. But yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I'm alive. I can breathe. I can see. Give me a second. Let me do these hands. But yeah, I saw that EA got bought out by Saudi Arabia, which is the weirdest, like, what's it called? The weirdest, what do you call it? Headline? It's not something I would expect. Like, how did that happen? How did, like, EA got bought out by Saudi Arabia? Was it, like, some sort of weird deal? And is it, like, Saudi Arabia owns them themselves? Or is it, like, a person in Saudi Arabia? Like, what the heck is that all about? And I find it crazy that all of a sudden, everyone started caring about EA. Like, everyone's like, oh, our top creative EA. Like, no, EA was always, like, actively going out there and causing trouble and pushing the line of, like, what's predatory in, like, video games, you know? But yeah, I'm back. How are you guys doing? Let me see. Let me go announce. Just in case. I'm sorry about that internet outage, but I'm back, baby. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting that how like I found it interesting how Saudi Arabia was the one that ended up buying it. Like, what are they gonna even do with it? And then like I still don't know what that means though. He lives? Hey! Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the whole thing about Saudi Arabia owning EA. Like, what the heck is that about? Like, it's a weird thing two ways, because like I said, it's like, we didn't really like EA, and then suddenly everyone's caring about what EA does and creates. Like, I really never liked it.
How's your Umas?
My Umas are very cute. Apparently they added a new training event, which is pretty neat, but I haven't been able to play lately. I played like as soon as I got back, but I have way too much drawing things to do, as you could tell. Between Inktober and Hollow October, I have been swamped with drawing. But hey, that woke me up. The whole incident with my internet. I'm awake now because I was angry. I was irritated. I was on the phone. I was yelling at them. I was like, I started punching. I started kicking. I had no choice.
Abandoning your Umas.
It's not that I'm abandoning them, it's I haven't been able to play games. I've been so busy with art. Can't you see I'm arting all over the place? I'm gonna vomit on you. But yeah, I've been just like busy with my art stuff. I saw that they they released the dorm girl mom. She looks cute. I kinda wanna get her. There's like all the Umas. I just wanna collect all the Umas. But yeah, how do you guys feel about the EA acquisition? Honestly, I'm very indifferent.
Can't believe he said I'm gonna art, and arted all over the place.
I know, now all over your face. Take that. You're all arted on. You know, art is just one letter away from fart. There we go. But yeah, I guess the only thing that like people are gonna miss from EA is probably gonna be BioWare. But even then, like, BioWare hasn't really done much as of late, have they? Like, what was the last BioWare game that did well? Wasn't it, like, what was the newest one? It's Inquisition or something? Dragon Age something. It's the one that did really poorly because of a lot of factors. They're not the ones. No, that's Ubisoft. I was gonna say, are they also Assassin's Creed? But no, that's Ubisoft. So I just find it interesting that like all of a sudden like like fans and, well, maybe not fans, gamers started caring about what happened to EA. They had it coming for a while, considering it. You know, they had it coming. Not like in a mean way or anything, but I mean in the sense that like if you are not really making anything good or anything like that, I don't think people will care what happens. But I guess I'm wrong, because a lot of people cared what happened to EA. Maybe they just have a lot of fans. Maybe it's the sports fans, the ones that play the FIFA. But yeah, I'm kind of indifferent to the whole thing. I just think it's funny that Saudi Arabia ended up buying EA. I have no idea what that means for the future, nor do I know how they did it, but it'll be interesting because like Saudi Arabia has specific things that, you know, they go against, and EA has a lot of things that they do that Saudi Arabia would go against, you know? So it's like a match made in heaven, I guess. Okay, I'm getting tired again. Funny scenario though. What company will get bought out next? And how? I still need to figure out how to happen. There we go. Let me go shrink his head a little bit. Speaking of figuring things out, I was watching a video today. Saren showed it to me, but it's about like, do you guys know Giga from VShojo? That Giga? Cute Giga?
How long till you get bought out?
It depends. How much are they willing to pay? Hey, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the channel, Zesper. But yeah, you know Giga from VShojo? So, Saren showed me a video of her talking about commissions and art and commissioning artists on VGen and all sorts of websites. I never realized like how unreliable a lot of artists are in the space. It kind of brings light to like how like why a lot of people like to come back to me for repeat commissions, because it's apparently like, I think the phrase that Giga put was that once you find that artist, like someone that's reliable and can deliver on time and actually make the art you want, hold on to them, because it's going to be really hard to find another one. That's me, apparently, for a lot of people to keep coming back to me. I'm that artist, the one that they like to come back to. I just thought it was interesting because I never really thought much of it. The fact that like I'm trying to treat this like a business, delivery dates, payment stuff, and all that things. And then some people are just slacking off on the delivery date. I didn't realize that some people have like a 1-year delivery date or 6 months. That's crazy. That's so much time. But then like the problem with doing something like that is that like, depending on the scale of the project, I guess, you wouldn't be able to take that many projects. Also, why is this a little lighter? There we go. Because you wouldn't be able to like do a lot of projects since like you're essentially stuck with I don't know, actually. It depends on like, I guess you could stack up a lot of art stuff, but having 6 months worth of backed up commissions sounds scary. I get scared with just 1 week backed up of commissions. Can you imagine 6 months? 6 whole months of like drawings that you haven't finished yet? Especially if you procrastinated. That's the scary thing. The scary thing is if you procrastinated it. And I thought, you know what's the funny thing too? I thought I was lazy when it came to my commissions. I thought I was taking too long because it was like 2 to 4 weeks. I'll be surprised that some people have out even longer. Sorry, I'm still yawning a lot. I gotta work on the Docky and the Inktuber stuff today too. So I already finished like 2 commissions, so I can do this, guys. Believe in me. Do you guys believe in me? Do you believe in me that I could get this one done tonight? I'm gonna try to finish another 2 more because, like, interesting enough, like I have a little less commissions, but the people that commission me for some big things that I had to like probably get started on soon. Like, one of them is a drawing with like 500 characters, another one's like 6 thumbnails, so I need to jump on top of it. Can't slack off this month, especially with Inktuber and Hollow October. Let me show you guys what the Inktuber and the Hollow October look like for today. It actually came out really cute. I like it. Let me show you. While I continue to yawn. This one's Snivy though. Look how cute she is. This one's Tao. If you guys haven't seen it on the Twitter or the Discord, I drew Tao from our happy little group, right? And I found it interesting because like I tried to draw them to scale. Like Saren's really big. Tao's pretty tall too. But then Snivy's like a little baby. It's not lewd. They're safe for work. Look, they're safe for work. How is that lewd? There's nothing like naked. But yeah. Sniffy's like tiny compared to everybody. I don't know. That's how I always envision because like she's like a bird. She's like we have two tall people in our group and that's Tao and Saren and we have like we're the babies of the group. We're the tiny ones, right? We're the gremlins, the destroyers. So yeah, that one's Snivy and I got started on Magic Cybercat. So
we know what thoughts you had while drawing them.
No, I'm say so. I do not think that of people I know. You know why? Because I respect our space. You know, as friends, you can't like do that to your friends. You can't envision a homie in the shower, bro. I feel like that's like a phrase. It's like, don't vision me in the shower, homie. I'm not your homie, bro. Competence you? Besides, how is that not like how is that lewd in any way? Especially like Snivy's one. It's too cute. Alright, let me show you too the Hollow October one, because the Hollow October one came out pretty cute too. Look at this, I like the way the chibis are coming out. Maybe I should do the other one, because the other one looks better because of presentation. So today we did Iris, right? And Iris is a ninja. And it just reminded me of the stream where she was playing, or she was doing the commentary with the commentary race of, what's it called? Getting Over It between Beiruto and Mumusuke. And she was supposed to be Sakura's, and she kept on being a menace because she was like saying like how Sakura and all that stuff and cheating on the boys. Meanwhile, Fada and Crody are kissing each other in the standees as they commentate. That was a really good stream. But I remember like this Iris was really cute in her little ninja outfit, so I decided to draw it. So far, the chibis are very cute. I have a plan in the future to maybe like use these and turn them to stickers in the future because they came out really cute. Don't they look really cute that they could be made into stickers really easily? Would you get a Yabiris Iris? Or as we call it, Yabris. Here we go. Mogo. She has like purple nails, right? We should probably do that. I've been drawing more nails on people than I thought I would have to. I thought like, oh, I don't have to worry about nails. Do you know how many VTubers actually have painted fingernails? A lot more than I thought would. I don't really care for fingernails, both in drawing and real life, but I just find it interesting that I gotten better at drawing fingernails thanks to it. VTubers and their nail designs. Honestly, like for me, it's like a very small aspect.
Do you have painted nails?
I don't actually. I never liked the idea of like painting my nails. I know I've seen it too before. Like there was people I knew back in high school, people I knew in college that painted their nails. But it wasn't ever for me because I don't like the idea of like, I don't know, the idea of having like a waxy substance that cover your nails. I kind of like rubbing my finger across my nail and having it nice and smooth. You know, I don't know. I never put on nail polish before, so I don't know what it's supposed to feel like. But I wonder if it's like a coat, you know, like it keeps your nail warm. Never saw the point of it too, because I won't lie, I never really notice it. Like it doesn't for me make a girl prettier or anything. The only thing I want on my girl, like if I ever get a girlfriend, is her nails to be cut. You know? That's literally the only thing I would ask of her. She doesn't have to like get her hand manicured or anything. Have you seen like how much manicure prices go for? Like Brother Sheep, he I guess what he went with his wife to get his manicure, so he got a manicure for. Manicure, is that what it's called? Like when they take care of your nails? I don't know if he got his nails painted, but he did get a manicure. And it was like in the 200-300 range. Wow. What do they do at a manicure? Do they like brush your nails or something? Like, is there something that manicures do that you can't do back at home? Because I can't imagine spending $200 on someone to either clean my nails or what's it called? Something that I could do on my own. Even painting my nails, I seem like I could do on my own. I don't know, I never painted my nails before, but it can't be that hard, right? It's just like,
Hey, if you can do stuff like that, then you'll become the ultimate husbando for your waifu.
I guess so, but like, what does it entail beyond just painting nails? I know like there's acetone, but acetone is for getting rid of nail polish, isn't it? Like, can't you just paint and then you just draw a little cute little design? I'm an artist myself, so like, can I do something as simple as this? Like, I paint it red, right? Like, here, I'm doing this. You're my pretend girlfriend, guys, right? All right, I'm painting your nails. Ooh, so pretty, right? And then I take the white paint, right? And I do something like this, right? I do a little box, and then I paint color it in, right? I add a little thing on top, right? And then I add a little stubs, and I add a little backpack. And I use a finer nail, and we do something like this. Maybe I'll take a little bit of red nail polish and like go over it. There you go, see? Do you think my wife would love that? If I ever get a girlfriend, do you think my future girlfriend would appreciate that I could color her nails like that? The only thing I can see that's difficult with it is that like not acetone, like acrylic paint, you have to wait for it to dry before you can apply another layer. But other than that, it doesn't seem too like egregious to paint like my wife's nails. Though I'm never gonna have her do my nails because I don't like the idea of having things on me, you know? Like, I don't like the feeling of necklaces, bracelets, and rings, right? Because they're too constricting and tight. So I imagine like I don't want like anything decorative on my nails either. Like, I don't know, something about it, like, I don't know if there's a term for it, but when I wear a necklace, like there was one time I had to wear a necklace, I did not like it. It felt like it was constricting around my neck, even though it was rather loose. I think there's a terminology for that, right? A terminology for the idea of like you feeling constricted by your jewelry. So, rings especially is the worst of it. I don't know, like, if I ever become a husband, I want to wear the wedding ring, but at the same time, I don't like the idea of a ring stuck on my hand. Not because I'm not faithful to my wife, but because I feel uncomfortable having something like tight around my finger. I don't know. I wonder if you get used to it, but the idea of it, oh, it sounds so gross that this ring is like so tight. Because if it's not tight, it's gonna like fly off your finger when you're doing things, you know? But if it's like too tight, it's gonna cut off a blood flow and it'll be impossible to remove. It's like, what do you do? What they need to do, right? Okay, get this, right? Listen to this big brain strat I have. They need to make a ring like a clamp, right? It should have like an inner like cushion, and the ring should like open up like so and clamp down on your finger around your little cushion thingy, right? That's my genius idea. That way, if it feels a little too tight, you can like loosen it. Boom. Make me millions. And you know what? How this helps the companies is that it's a ring that has more gold on it. You could charge more money for it. Hire me, jewelry companies. K, every kiss begins with K. Let me tell you about my grand plan on how to help.
Patent that.
Yeah. Because honestly, what is a patent or technology if it's not solving a problem? And in this case, the problem I'm solving is the tightness of rings. Rings should not be that tight on your finger. You hear me? You hear me, K? KU? Wait, wrong K. But I do want to get married one day, but that's still like the only, well, that and a blood test. I know I should get a blood test to make sure I don't have any like super diseases, right? But I'm only going to do that when I get a blood test because I don't like blood. I don't like testing. Like I need a girlfriend to go with me. Guys, I just need to get a girlfriend. I need to find a girlfriend who's gonna support me. They'll be like, oh, Alan, I'll take you to the hospital. I will hold your hand while they take your blood. And I'll be like, thank you, husband or wife. I will be your loyal and loving husband to the very end. As long as you can take me to Take me to the hospital with you. Kiss wife.
I don't think a blood test and marriage are on the same level, Alin Laphel.
I'm sure it's required. Find yourself a girl that's willing to go with you to Bloodworks. Because I faint, guys. I faint after Bloodworks. I don't know if it's because I'm anemic or anything, but after I get my Bloodworks done, I like literally fall to the ground, you know? And like sometimes I'm down there for a while. Like the last time that happened to me, I was down there for like a good like 5 minutes on the ground, panting as hard as I can. I'm so traumatized with needles and Bloodworks. I hate it. Why can't we come up with another way? Do you guys want me to pee in a jar? Do you want me to spit in a jar? Come on, anything but like blood work.
You got to lie down. If I sit, I pass out after blood work.
Really? Then why did they force me to get out immediately? Like as soon as I get the blood work done, they're like, okay, you're done, shoo shoo. And then like I had to walk across the lobby. And usually that's when I collapse, is because I walk across the lobby after getting like my blood work. And they usually grab like 5 vials of blood. Why do you need all that blood, huh? Are you taking some blood to donate it against my will? I hate it. I hate it.
Tell them to stop stealing your blood.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm really thinking that they're taking my blood without me knowing. I don't want to get blood work, guys. I don't want to get it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Wah! I hate blood works. Wah! It reminds me though, back in middle school, there was a guy. He was a very popular kid, right? He was the cool kid, right? But I remember we were chatting because we were online. He was a weird guy though. Like he was very popular with the girls and everybody else. Like he did sports, all that stuff, right? And for some reason he talked to me while we were in line. And I was showing my friend to the side of me, like a camera, right? Well, I have 2 stories. So I was showing this guy, my friend, this little camera that my parents got me. It was like a small one. It fits in your hand. Like imagine the size of your hand. The camera fits in your hand. And I was showing it to him and I was like, he was like, oh, that's really cool. This guy, he looked at me like over my shoulder. It's like, wow, nice camera. Can I borrow it? I want to take some upshots of girl skirts. I looked at him. I was like, no. No. It was like the most off comment. This popular guy, sports guy, and like lady chaser, right? Saying that he's gonna take pictures. Like, is that what's popular with the girls? Is that why I didn't get a girlfriend in mid school? Because I didn't like, I respected their boundaries. And the other thing with this guy, right? The other thing with this guy was that like, I forgot what it was, but we were talking about like injections and stuff, and I said how I hate it, and he just like interjected. I don't know why he kept talking to me. He was like part of the cool kids club and I wasn't. But he interjected and said, oh man, I love injections. And then he takes like a pen and like he fakes injects himself. Quotation mark, this is the cool guy, guys. Sports guy. Like I was the kid that was doing Yu-Gi-Oh on the side. I was playing RuneScape on the school computer. This guy was like the cool guy playing sports, getting girls. I love injections. Sticks needle in the, or sticks pen into the arm. Is this what I was missing? Is this why I didn't get a girlfriend? Because I didn't like needles?
Alin Gigachad Laphel ain't creeping on the ladies.
Yeah, that's the thing. I try really hard to make sure I respect everyone's boundaries one way or another. It kind of reminds me about the expo. I had another friend that I went with at the expo. And I remember too. Like, I remember because like it was the girl from Monster Musume, Arachne, right? It was really cool because she, in order for her to cosplay, they had like the big spider like display, and she had to mount herself on top of it, and her tiny little legs acts as like additional arms, right? It was very, very cute, right? But I didn't take a picture because I was waiting like because other people were taking a picture, but my friend was like going up and just taking pictures immediately, and then like I went up and asked, Like, can I have do I have your permission to take your picture? And like my friend says, oh, you don't need a permission. And she was like really complimenting me with it. No, she was like, no, you do need permission. Thank you so much for asking me. I really appreciate it. I was like, oh yeah.
Always ask before pics.
Yeah, I always ask before a picture, no matter what. Like the only time I don't ask for a picture if it's like on the stands when they're doing the, what's it called? The, not the booths, but the panels, right? But I had a lot of respect from a lot of people because I kept asking for a picture or permission. Because like my friend is not being rude. It was like their first time going to the expo, so they're not familiar with the rules with it. But yeah, the girl just kept on complimenting me. I started blushing a little. I was like, oh, you're welcome, Teehee. Someone as cute as you, Teehee, complimenting me. But jokes on them, I'm not married and my friend is married. I'm telling you, I just need to be more brash. I need to be more gutsy. That's what I'm missing in my life. The reason I don't have a girlfriend is because I'm not gutsy. I'm too soft. I'm too respectful. I need to start like kicking people down. Watch this, chat. I'm gonna kick you. Kick.
Yeah. Say frick.
Yeah, fuck! Oh wait, no. Frick! But yeah, I just think it's interesting. I think it's just interesting how how that all unfolded out. Bro, what was I talking about? How did we get from there? Oh yeah, blood drive. What a story. I wonder how that guy's doing. Thing was too, not only was he popular and like good at sports, but he was also like good in class too. He was like a honor roll, or he was like the same class. Like the reason like we seen each other in class was because he was getting the same grades as me and the same level, you know? So he was really good at the math and English and stuff. I think he did better at me than English.
Well, waifus need blood too, so they correlate. Alin Laphel.
No, that's not how it works. We're never talking about blood again. I don't like talking about my blood being taken out of my body like that. But I'm sure the guy did well. I think he wanted to join the army, if I remember correctly. He wanted to join as lieutenant? Or not lieutenant. But yeah, like my school had something called NGRLTC. And if you did the program with them, right, in high school, if you took all years of NGRLTC, you get an automatic rank promotion when you actually do join the Navy. It's actually really interesting. It's an interesting program. It's basically to kind of get people to join the military, right? So you get a higher pay grade right out of high school. And I remember he was part of the thing too, the NGRLTC. Did you guys ever have something like that? Like the Navy classes in your school? I wonder if they still do that. It would still be good to have classes like that. Kind of taught me a lot about discipline and like keeping orderly, quotation mark. But I'm kind of curious how many schools actually have a NGRLTC. It was supposed to be elective though. Part of me is glad that I took it, but part of me kind of hates it because like I could have taken art. You know what's funny, guys? Back in high school, I actually didn't take any art classes outside of mandatory art classes. So I never actually learned a lot of color theories, and even in college, the art classes I took were more focused on marketing. So the things I learned was more marketing related than it was actually art stuff. A lot of things you see me do when it comes to actually drawing and like all this stuff are all self-taught. It's like Naoki Saito. Like that's why I have a really deep respect for Naoki Saito, because he also said how that was the same case with him. He essentially did art, but like his art was like scary, creepy art, and he only transitioned into very cute art as of late. And he realized he couldn't do it because his like current art style was so different. So he like buckled down for the grind of making his artwork more cuter. And look at where he's now. Like his art style is really cute. I really like his art style. Let's see. We need a little blue. But that kind of inspires me because technically like I feel the same way as him, because I feel the same way like, oh, I'm my own self-made artist. Thing is too, like I do need to put some more hours into practice. I haven't really had time to practice, which is a sad thing to say, but I do want to improve. Like I think my art style looks pretty cute, but it could be better. You know? You know what I mean, chat? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, chat? You know what I mean? Ugh. There you go. You guys have any weirdos that you know from your younger days?
Always improve. Get swole.
Yeah. Some people like to improve by going to the gym. I improve by drawing. This is my calling after all, chat. Being an artist is my calling. I could feel it. I may not be good at it, but at the very least, I'll do my damn best on it, at it. One day I'll be good at art. One day. I say it's a dream. I won't lie, it does feel like a dream, the fact that I get so many commissions and work. Even though, like I said before, even though I'm doing a lot of work and stuff, it feels like it doesn't really like bother me at all because I just like it. It doesn't feel like I'm actually working. It feels like I'm just having fun with it. And the fact that I can make money while having fun, now I just need to get like a big viewer base on Twitch and YouTube, so I get like monetization, and then like I get so much money. You guys will be like donating out the wazoo, and I'll have like a throne, and then you guys could donate there. Oh, it'll be amazing, guys. Right? Right? Smiley face. Say right, or else I'll hold you hostage against your will. Okay, we'll do something right here. I should get working out though. I'm thinking about it a lot more lately, that I should probably start working out on a regular basis. I'm getting up there in years, guys. 3,000, while it's still the new 20, it's also still a pretty old number. I need to get back on the idea of like working out. Hey Suhi Ponami, how are you doing? We're just working out commissions. Okay, she's mostly done. You just have to do like all the small touches to her. We'll draw the guy now, or color the guy. Are you having a good day, Sue? I'm just gonna call you Sue, like Sue from Nagasarate Airento. You know, that anime, I wonder what happened to, or the manga, Nagasarate Airento. I wonder what's been happening with that manga, because like, it's been going on a really long hiatus and such, but the story's been ongoing. It outlived a lot of stories like Hayate no Kotoku. It outlived like Naruto. It's pretty old at this point. Just call me Hippo Dude. Hippo Dude. Let me see actually. Let me check really quick. Has there been any updates with Nagasarete?
Alin Lebling, Alin Lebob, Alin Lebling.
Hey Fenrir, how are you doing? We're talking about manga. I'm talking about this horror manga that I used to read back when I was younger. That's for some reason still ongoing. Like, it went in a completely different route. Like, for those who don't know what manga I'm talking about, Nagasarete Arento?
Heyo.
Nagasarete Arento. Here we go, it's still here, yeah. Let me see, what was there another update in the chapter?
My specialty, Alan Louise.
Yeah, let's talk about horror mangas. Look, the last update was 7 years ago. Wait a second. Wait, no. It was 5 months ago. I gotta say though, every time I see a new chapter, the guy gets looter and looter with his like drawings. It's a horror manga. The thing is though, like it went in a completely different direction. Like, you could tell they're kind of extending it for the sake of extending it, if that makes sense. But like, because the story started off, right? The story was about a kid who falls off a boat and he finds himself. Yeah. He finds himself on a boat or on an island full of girls, right? And they don't have any males on the island anymore. And you would think that like, oh yeah, that's cute. And then maybe like it'll end with the guy coming off the island eventually, but no. The story is still ongoing. He gets powers, he fights for island stuff, he's like a protector, like other guys or girls get powers, there's like a supernatural element. His sister also shows up on the island, turns out they're not blood sisters at all. She's also one of the Harame, which is funny because like the way the anime ended was that the sister was also on an island, but it was an island full of boys. But they completely retconned that. I guess it's because like the anime is really different from the manga. And I just thought it was funny that now the sister's part of the harem. And he goes back to his own island full of girls. That one I feel like eventually needs to end at this point. Not to say like it's a bad thing. It started off really fun and it's very cute, but I think at this point it's sort of like Hayate no Gotoku. But Hayate no Gotoku actually at least got to the point where they decided to end it. And I just find it interesting that like technically it's the Nagi end. Because like everyone was like speculating, oh, is he gonna get with Hinazawa? Hinazawa, is that her name? Oh, is he gonna get with the Maria the maid? Like, I don't know why Maria left at the very end of Hayate. What anime? Where I was talking about Naga Sorete Airento. I forgot what the English title of it is about, or is, but it's basically about a boy who got stuck on an island full of girls, right? And they're all thirsty for him. And the other one I'm talking about is Hayate no Kotoku, like the wind. And it's basically Hayate's a combat butler, and his goal is to protect his mistress. Like everything like was interesting all the way up to the end with that story, but it didn't make sense like why Maria decided to leave. And I find it interesting too because like the girl he likes ended up becoming like a little girl, and then like she's working on a manga with Nagi, something like that. I forgot. It's been a while, but like. Was that ever explained? Give me a second. Let me go look up Hayate. I love Hayate no Kotoku, but I won't lie that as time went on, I got to the point where I wanted to see the story just end because it was making less and less sense. I think the same thing's happening with their newest one, the one with I forgot what it's called, but it's the one with the girl from the moon.
With Hayate, the first thing that comes to mind is the Santa.
Oh yeah, the Santa part. I remember that. That never really got explained, did it? Let me see. I mean, it got explained, but like it never really got like anything else more than that. Let me see. I'm looking at my illegal websites to find Hayate no Kotoku. Illegal websites, guys. Teehee. Because I kind of want to see, like, I forgot how Hayate no Kotoku ended. I don't remember if it ended where like his childhood love ended up disappearing, or if she stayed a little girl and just stayed with Nagi. Man, what? No more websites. What website can I read? Hayate no Kotoku. Where can I read this? I need to buy this set though. I really liked it. Even though I didn't like how, or I didn't care how long it drew out, I still like the art style of Hayate no Kotoku. I think you guys can see that like there is a bit of Hayate in my art style. Another inspiration for me. Let me see. Illegal website. Here we go. Let me see. So what happened? I know Nagi became a manga artist at the very end, and Maria ended up leaving her. Let's see. Hopefully this thing doesn't play like audio ads, because like there's like some like lewd ads on this thing. Let me see. So what happened? Okay, so I remember this part. It got supernatural towards the end too, which is interesting. Poor Hina. Hina was so cute, but she got her own manga. Oh no, it was the friend, the girl with the glasses. Yeah, I did like how it kind of ended where Nagi ended up like becoming a actually responsible girl. And then she ends up like meeting with Hayate again. I think it was cute. And then Hayate is like, they fall in love, right? They go out together. I like, despite me not really liking how it built up to, I really like how like Hayate got together with Nagi. That was my ship. That was the one I was rooting on. The Nagi x Hayate, right? I know everyone was like not Hayate and Hina, or Hayate with the childhood friend. But no, I was like Hayate and Nagi. And I got it. Hey Gaster, how you doing? This is how people felt about Naruto getting together with Sakura and Sasuke getting it instead. Exactly how they felt. We're just working out commissions while I talk about anime. I'm trying to think if there's any other animes that were like that. Like Nagasorete Airento. Like, do you guys have any mangas like that?
YouTube chat, what is he yapping about?
I'm yapping about my ships. My cute anime ships. I'm trying to think if there's any other ships that I have that I was so passionate about. But I can't think of another one. But I did like how essentially the person who made Hayate no Kotoku ended up going to make another manga about like basically they got married at the first few chapters. I think I remember reading the story about it and how like basically it's kind of a reflection of his own life, how he got married and you know kind of figure out his marriage. Though like I didn't really understand the part where the girl goes to the moon or anything like that. Like I still don't know if she's actually from the moon or not. Like she seems like Kaguya where she has a eternal life. I think that's where I last left off. Let me see. I thought she was actually just faking it. I didn't think she actually came from the moon. Or at least had like some sort of influence. Let me see. Here we go. Tonikaku kawaii. Is this still ongoing? Or is this complete? Let me check. What's the latest chapter? Hey, is that Maria? Oh no. 300 chapters in. But I think this one is actually a chapter I already knew about. Like, I swear, like a couple months ago.
Nisekoi, I would have preferred if MC went for the other girl.
I felt that too.
Drawing today.
I'm working out a commission. This one's for Mochi. It's very cute. I forgot which girl, what her name was, but I'm gonna tell you right now. Maybe you guys feel the same way. My girl of choice, right, in Nisekoi, was the silly, the crazy one. The Mari? I think that's her name. This one right here. Look at that little face. Isn't she cute? Like, look at this cute face. She was my choice in Nisekoi. That's my choice, guys. That's my Nisekoi. I did like how Nisekoi kind of ended too. It ended pretty well. Some people might not agree. I was okay with him getting with Shitoke. I think it was like pretty much guaranteed that I was gonna get together with Shitoke. It's kind of like Love Hina, you know? Love Hina had a similar thing.
She looks like she would be friends with Cal from Amori.
Are you saying she's like what's her name? Aubrey? Aubrey? Oh man, we gotta play Amori again. Well, not on stream because it'll be my first time playing Amori on stream, but I gotta play Amori again. There you go. Thinking back to like a lot of mangas I watched.
Sorta.
Or read. Like Love Hina. Oh! Mahora Bora! Mahora Bora! That one... Is that how's it spelled? No. That one was a cute, very cute one. Let me see. I forgot what it's called. Mahoraba. My bad. Mahoraba. That one's very cute because like basically the premise of it is that the main character comes to this like apartment area and he's kind of like it's like a complex where he's living with a bunch of people, but he falls in love with the landlord. But the thing is with the landlord has a multiple personality disorder.
Rhymes that show how MC's life would be with each love interest.
Yeah, I think that'll be pretty cute. Like it's sort of like We Never Learn. But yeah, Mahoraba. It's basically the main the main female heroine has a multiple personality disorder, right? And I think it's like whenever she sneezes or something. I forgot what it was, but whenever something happens to her, she switches to her personality. So she has like one that's childish, one that's super tsundere and angry, and one that's really quiet. And each of them fall in love with the main character in their own way, right? But then like, it's really cute. Like I don't want to spoil it too much, but it's really, really cute. That was a really cute one. I remember reading that one a lot. And it's like Midori no Hibi. Do you guys remember Midori no Hibi, where the guy's hand turns into a girl? That one was a classic, you know? That's a classic manga. Chef Kiss. Like if you want a good romance manga, right? Midori no Hibi. Don't rewatch the anime though. The anime's ended way too early. Like Midori no Hibi's manga.
What about the one where cans turn into girls?
I don't know that one. I haven't heard about that one. Here, let me show you. Like the main character is like a little delinquent guy, right? And the girl's like a little hand. It's like his hand turns into a girl. It's actually really cute. As weird as it sounds, it's super duper cute. Because like he ends up falling in love with her because like the whole thing is that she loves him. She really loves him, and like she wishes to be with him or closer to him, and then she ends up becoming his hand, and she's trying to like make him fall in love with her, which worked. Do you guys want me to spoil it though? Because it's really sad.
It's called a Kiken.
That one sounds familiar actually. Let me check. Do you mind if I spoil you guys? I want to spoil you guys on the ending of this. At least the manga ending. The anime ending never ended. Well, technically it did, right? It ended like where the manga halfway ended. Oh, this looks really cute. This looks like a manga I would watch or read. All right, I'm gonna say it. If you don't want spoilers, tune out for like 5 minutes. Okay. So how the thing ended, right? Midori no Hibi. Okay. So basically, it turns out the reason she actually was part of his hand was because she was actually comatose and she was dying. Right? And it was like her kind of last wish before she actually passes on from the world. And the thing was like halfway through the manga, they find that out, right? Or something like that. They find out that she was actually comatose. And they were trying to...
I don't remember if it was good or not, I just remember the premise.
I'll have to check it out, it sounds fun. So basically they find out that she was comatose and they're gonna spend like the other half of the manga trying to figure out how to cure her, right? But like the thing was like in the anime they kind of like made it more happier. Like she was comatose, but then she wakes up and then she's like, no, I don't want this. So she goes back to being his hand. But in the manga they take it a little bit more seriously and they try to figure out, and she's like kind of reluctant, but she finally decides to agree. But they find out, I forgot how they find out, I think it was like a spiritual thing or something like that. They find out that as she returns to her body, that she forgets all her memories of being with the guy, right? So like they end up having to accept the fact that she's not gonna remember everything. And like in the very end, he ends up going to meet her, and basically it was kind of rebuilding the relationship because she has confidence that, I'm trying to remember it, I think it went like this. She has confidence that they'll fall, or they'll fall in love again because she loved him, right? But the thing is, she was too shy to say her feelings, and that's how that happened, right? But she wasn't able to say her feelings so easily. And at the very end, she was still shy, but he was like more assertive and like, you know, kind of meeting up with her. It was very cute. It was a very cute manga. I like that one. There's like a lot of mangas I read like that. Like back when I was younger, I read a lot of horror mangas. I always thought it was really, really cute. I'm trying to see if there's another one I could think of. There was another one that I was really obsessed with. Do you guys remember the one where the guy was obsessed with body parts? Like, the guy had a fetish for like all these girls, and he liked specific things on each girl. Like, I forgot what the manga was called, but it's probably easy to find. But like the main character, he was like, oh, I love this girl because her voice is perfect. Oh, I love this girl because her legs are perfect. Oh, I love this girl because her ears are perfect, right?
A harem anime that I revisit from time to time is Invaders of the Rokujoma.
Well, I wonder what that one is. That sounds familiar. I wonder if I read that one. But yeah, that one was a fun one. It was another horror manga where the main character was silly. The art style of this looks familiar. It's probably one of those ones I had on my to-watch list, but I never actually did watch. We don't make them like we used to, our silly horror mangas. We need to get sillier again, you know? We gotta... You know what? I really did want to make a horror manga, but because I was part of a manga making group, I was kind of scared to do so because I thought I was gonna be scrutinized for making a horror manga. Like if I make a horror manga, it'll have to be in the guise of like the dark shadows. Like, you know how people have like their own like skeletons in the closet? My skeleton is that I made a horror manga. Especially like, okay, I know this is like a weird thing to say.
Alien, Earth person, human, magical girl and ghost fighter.
Oh, that's like Shuffle. Shuffle had the same thing where it had like a girl from heaven and a girl from hell and a robot girl all fighting for the same guy, as well as the childhood friend and then like the classmate. Well, okay. Like, don't take this the weird way, right? Don't cancel me for this, right? But I did want to make like a horror manga about VTubing. Where like the main character like becomes friends with a girl, but it's like they didn't realize they were a VTuber and he was also a VTuber, and they have like a whole little VTuber like clique kind of thing. I thought it'd be kind of cute to explore that. I don't know. I thought that would make a cute story. I feel like maybe somebody has done it by now, but I haven't really read a lot of mangas as of late because I've been so busy. But I would love to read a manga like that where it's like, oh, the main character finds a girl and she's also a VTuber and he's a VTuber. It'll be just like one of my Japanese animes.
Currently reading one where sees Oshi moves in next door.
That one sounds really cute. I feel like the thing is with like VTubing, we have a new medium that like mangas can explore, right? Get on it, manga makers. That's me. I'm a manga maker. We need to like chop, chippity chop, right? Fill in that delusion, that hallucination. It'll be really, really cute. But hopefully that doesn't get me like canceled or anything, because look guys, even though I like to read it in a manga, it's not like something I pursue in real life, okay? Don't cancel me over the idea that I like a manga story like that, all right? I'm just gonna say it. I'm not a sex pest or anything, guys. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I am very respectful of boundaries and stuff. I know it may not seem like it, but I am very respectful of boundaries, as respectful as I can be. Not sex pesting.
If you want to read later, it's called Net no Oshi to Real no Oshi ga Tonari.
I hope it doesn't sound like
persons moved
at least
condominium where I live.
At least it doesn't end like Oshi no Ko. I'm gonna find that. That one actually sounds really cute. I still gotta catch up on 100 Girlfriends. Let's see. No Oshi. Oh, it's a web novel too. Oh, I like the art style. It's very cute. Only 23 chapters in. It looks like it gets updated on a monthly basis. I still need to fill in like my month or weekly manga. Who's this girl with a knife? Is she gonna stab me? Is she a maid? I really like the art style on this one. This is actually a really cute art style. You know what that reminds me of? There was like a manga that I really liked the art style, but the story bothered me a lot. Do you guys remember the manga? I know if you give it anime too. The one where the main character was a fat kid before, but then like he worked out and exercised. That way he could find a girl that bullied him when he was young, so he could like ask her out and or get asked out and reject her. Do you guys know what I'm talking about with that one? That was a fun one, but at the same time, like, it was so annoying.
I know that one, but skipped it.
Yeah. I kept with it because I liked the art style, but I won't lie that like the MC was pretty annoying. Like the girl was really cute, but it was really weird their dynamic. Like, I don't know. They did end like even the twist at the end. Spoilers. I'm gonna spoil it for you guys. Even the twist at the end would bother me because like it turned out like even though they started dating and everything, it turns out at the very end, it turns out the maid of the rich girl was the one that was rejected the guy, and he thought it was her the whole time, right? And then the other thing too is like there was like that weird confusion about like, do I really love her? Did I really do this just to get her? That really bothered me. I kept going with it though because I love the art style. Sometimes you just have to like the art style to get me. You have to have a good art style. But you can like see also part of that art style in my stuff. There we go. And these musics are pretty good. Try to think if there's any other manga. Let me see. I wish I had like a whole... I wish I had... Oh wait, do I still have my bookmarks? It's probably on my MacBook. That's the thing. Like I read a lot of manga back when I was in college. So that was like when I was the most organized with my manga list. But right now I have like only 5 mangas on this list. Like, I don't think there are any manga I recognize. Is this one ongoing? This one's like...
35 popcorn.
Oh.
Another anime I like was when supernatural battles became commonplace.
Is that the one where the main characters, like, they had supernatural battles, but the thing was, it was all part of their imagination? There was like a manga that I was reading like that, and they would like throw fake grenades and they would explode and die as if they got hit by it, but it was all just fake. I forgot what that manga was called. It was crazy because like it was just the power of their imagination basically, and it got really serious towards the end, but they were still like shooting each other with fake bullets. It was like the most Judy VO thing. Like the thing is, too, aliens started showing up and stuff. It didn't really make sense, but I kept following it because I had to see how it was gonna end. Like, was it actually real? Did they actually get hit by their imaginary bullets and grenades? But it turned out it was still all just fake. Even the aliens were fake. Or something like that. I don't remember like the full length of that show or that manga.
No, it's one where everyone has powers except the Chini MCXD.
That sounds like a fun one. Oh, what's this? I'm trying to remember. That just like unlocked a memory in my head. Like there was this old story that I was trying to work on when I was younger, and it was like a harem story. Okay, I think I remember. Wait, no. Part of it's coming back to me. I remember it! Oh my gosh, I remember it! Okay. It's a manga that I had an idea for. It was before I read that one manga I talked about where all the daughters come back from the future to make sure they get married, right? So basically my manga idea I had was where the main character, right? The main character is like the chosen one, you know? It's like sort of like a harem, basically. And it's basically where the main character, he's a very ordinary person, but he wishes for everything to happen. Like he wishes like, oh, I wish aliens were real and come down, and I wish there was an alternative world that I could go to, or I wish there was like a time machine that comes from the future, right? Right? And he was like a very ordinary person. And the thing is, everything that he said was actually real, and they were all like targeting him because they all need him for something. Like they all, like the person from the future needs to make sure that he doesn't like get taken away by the other people or also ruin the future. The people from the alternative world needed him to defeat the demon lord, right? And the aliens like found him as a like the perfect specimen thanks to his DNA composition or something like that. And basically they all like send out like a female representative of each of their own kind to try to kind of woo him without revealing their secrets, right? But they're all like living in modern day and trying to like understand the world. Like the future people living in the modern day, aliens living in the modern day, and the fantasy world people living in the modern day. It was a very cute concept. And the thing is like throughout the whole story, he doesn't know any of this is occurring, right? He doesn't realize it. They're all just like friends in his school, and they're all try to get him alone so they can reveal the big secret that we need you. You're the chosen one. I remember I even remember how they scripted the ending, like where basically they just make clones. Because like the future people had to bring back the technology to make him into a clone and then just like send them all into different areas. And then while he is living his ordinary life, his other self is like, oh, I'm in the fantasy world defeating the demon lord. Oh, I'm in the, what's it called, in space, learning about space things, and he's here stuck. I mean, technically he gets a happy ending too, because he gets into the future. And I even had like the twist, a bigger twist, where like he's like the father of the person that came from the future, and that's why they were so like set to make sure that he doesn't get taken away, because if he gets taken away to another timeline or another thing, he's gonna disappear. It was a very cute little like harem story that I wanted to do. You know what? Maybe I can go back to do it. I became a more skilled storyteller and a more skilled like artist. I should probably like make that into a real manga, because I can do that now. It's kind of crazy. I can do that now. Would you guys read my harem story? It would be really, really fun if I could make a manga. I would need to hire someone to help me though. There's no way nowadays I would be able to like do all the art by myself. Alin branded manga? Oh, it'd be great. Man, talking all about this manga stuff though is making me really wish I kind of have more time. I mean, like that's a sad thing. Like, if like the manga was more like was a better side income and I got like a little extra money from it, it'll kind of justify me being able to work on it. But as it is now, it's just a passion project, and I can't really work on a passion project when I have so much other things I had to do. Did you guys ever have a manga story that you guys had? Like a a story you always wanted to try to tell?
Yeah, you totally wouldn't get distracted with other things. Looks at Offtask.
I'll get to it one day, guys. I'm sorry, Offtask. If I start making money, guys, right? If I start making like a lot of excess money, you will count your booties that I will hire assistants to help me. I'm sure Snivy would be on board to help me with the story as long as I pay her, right? She could be my like intern. That's right. If you guys want me to get Offtask game back in the runs, you guys have to pay me money. That's right. My Patreon is now open. I've always had a Patreon, guys. That Patreon's been there forever. Did you guys know I have a Patreon? I've had this Patreon for the longest time, like when I was making Offtask, but I never really got any money from it. Like nobody donated anything for Offtask. Despite all the followers I got. Which I can't like blame them for it, but at the same time, I think it's just funny that I had this. Here, let me show you. It's kind of cute. I think it has like my old art style too. Let me see. Where is my Patreon? How do I find people on Patreon? Here we go. Alin Laphel. Oh, is my thing canceled because I haven't used it in a while? Do they cancel on you if you never use it? Let me see. I attached it to my Webtoon. Let's see. Give me a second. What happened to my Patreon? Here we go.
Time to use it for NSFW.
Wait.
See all the money coming in XD.
This page cannot be found? Oh no, they don't ban you for that nowadays. You can't do that anymore. We would have to do it in like a secretive way. Why is my Patreon offline? Oh, we unpublished your page due to inactivity. Oh. Well, there's that. I didn't know that was a thing. So what? Is all my hard work gone? Let me see. No, it's still here. It's just that they couldn't publish it anymore. I would have to remake it. But here, let me show you guys the Patreon. You know what? Let's temporarily publish it because technically, like, there's nothing wrong with it. Once your page is published, you can start sharing it. Yeah, we're just gonna temporarily publish it. Don't pay for me because I'm not doing anything here, guys. There you go. That way you guys can see it. Here you guys go.
Alin going back to memory lane XD.
I literally am, man. It's kind of crazy because around this time too, when I made the Patreon, I was thinking like, I will never make money off art. Look where I am now, guys. We did it, boys. How do I check my Patreon now? Why won't it let me view my Patreon page? I activated it. It's just gonna deactivate again after like another 5 months. Let me see my page. Here we go. There you guys go. Here, don't donate anything because I'm not doing anything. Why won't it let me see? Oh, did they change Patreon and how it looks? No. Why? I don't understand why it doesn't work. Oh my gosh, my art style looks so ugly back then. How did I get away with like being popular? I even made 11 posts. Man, that's kind of sad. That's pretty sad, Alan. My art style was so ugly. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna KYS. I didn't realize how bad of an artist I was back then. How did you guys put up with me for all these years? Let me draw Aine. I'm gonna draw a very cute Aine. Let me see if I can like redo Aine, make her really cute. I like Aine. Aine's cute. Aine's very cute. My whole art style really honed in on itself though. It really really improved in its own way. Like I really was trying to use that G pen and try to make really thin lines because I thought that was how mangas work. But I realized, you know what? Just do what feels right to me. And that's what I did. I'm drawing Aine because she's very cute. I'll draw Remy. But I don't have time. I should be working out commissions. I should be working on commissions. The thing is, like, I'm very stylized nowadays. Would you guys consider me anime? Like, I always wonder about that because I was talking to somebody and they would state that my art style is more like cartoon-like. What do you guys think? On that like line of like specific art style, would you like define my art style as anime or would you define it as cartoon? I remember too back then when it comes to this like the drawings, I was really trying hard to like make sense of the world. But you know what? Sometimes you just have to like make things that don't make sense, like in terms of hairstyle. Like the hair vents, I always thought like, oh, I shouldn't do hair vents because it's so unrealistic and people will point out that it's unrealistic, but nobody cares. I was so like in my own head back then. You know? I was so in my own head back then about like what should I do that's right and wrong. But the reality was I just needed to just do what feels right and what was fun. You know? That's my pro tip to everyone. If you guys are in your own head about like what's wrong and what's right, don't. Nobody's gonna really care. The only one that actually cares the most is you. Like you can even tell too, like the way I drew my bodies are much more thicker because I was going for a more like human feel, I guess. But I realized I could just like make things as cute as I want to be, and if they want to be thick, they can be. You know? There you go. Look at this Aine. We should have her wink because Aine winking is cute. Let's make her happy. Yeah! Wah! I don't know, that's the thing too.
I don't know how to explain it, but your art style is more webtoon for me, XD.
What do you mean more webtoon for me? More like the webtoon or more like, what's it called? More like a webtoon? Or more like my webtoon? What does that mean? Because I feel like my art style has like definitely evolved in its own way. You know what's funny too? I was talking to Sarah and I said how like my art style hasn't changed. But I look back at this and I'm like, no, my art style definitely has changed. Especially the way I do things has changed. Look how cute Aine is! Oh my gosh, she's so cute. My daughter is the cutest, guys. I hate you guys if you don't like my daughter. Never say anything bad about me and my daughter ever again. There you go. Look how cute she is. Teehee. I'm gonna draw Remy too. Oh, I shouldn't because I should be working on commissions. I like too how like every time I draw Remy, her hair gets more poofier and poofier. Like I didn't really intended for her initially to have like really poofy hair. Oh man, sometimes I miss these days, but at the same time, I know I'm kind of better off now with how like I reach out to so many clients and have so many people I work with. But I do miss the days of working on my webcomic and that like being the main thing I work on. Granted, I had a different job during the time. Honestly though, I thought my webtoon would kick off before my streaming stuff. Like I thought like when I started off my streaming stuff, like the whole point of my streaming stuff was to just bring attention to my webtoon. And I thought like the webtoon was going to be the thing that was the more like revenue maker. But it turns out the thing was my art style in general. There you go, look at this Remy, she's very cute. We gotta give her like poofy hair. Okay. I think her like side dreads also became longer as time went on. It's less detailed than anime, but more detailed than cartoons. I guess it's more styled like a gag manga. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like that was what I was aiming initially. Like I was gonna make a gag manga initially, right? But essentially I ended up going with like a one that has a little bit more story because I kind of wanted to try something like that. I should have stuck with the gag manga. There's Remy, she's cute! Man, those were the days. Those were the days. I'm looking like through all the Patreon posts. And I look even too, like my chibis. Like this is part of the reason I said I had to improve my chibi game. How do I check the chibi? Like I hate that it won't let me check my own Patreon like benefits or whatever it's called. Here we go. I don't know. Membership? Like, look at these. I can't even see it because like it won't let me like see what it looks like. Patreon, let me just look at it. Wait, let me look at it. Let me see. Here we go. They changed the way Patreon look. I just want to see what my membership page looks like. No, this is so stupid. I can't see the art I did for my thing because it won't let me. But like my chippies were different back then too. Everything was different about my art style. They're very cute. Yeah, that definitely has changed a lot. I need to figure out how to make my art style more anime though. Like I feel like honestly my art style doesn't feel the most anime when it comes to things. Despite like I have so many VTubers commissioning me.
Ooh, Alin, I'm gonna donate $1.
Don't, because I'm not gonna be able to fulfill the things I put there. I don't even remember when I put it there, guys. Don't do it, please. Because I feel like to actually organize it. I don't know. Maybe I'll reopen it. In fact, I'll just close my Patreon right now. Maybe I'll reopen the Patreon later. And put it for not safe for work. But I heard people got banned from Patreon and stuff because they started doing not safe for work. Even what's it called? Right? PayPal. PayPal is also banning you if you do nudie pictures. How do I close my thing? Let me go turn it off really quick. The nice thing about Patreon though is I could get like cups made and it could be part of everything. I can't turn it off. It won't let me turn it off.
I will be able to send in questions for planned Q&A comments.
No, stop! No! I don't know how to turn this thing off though. It won't let me unpublish the page. I didn't realize it was gonna be permanent. Oh no, guys, please don't do anything. I don't know how to. Here we go, page setting. Private. Yeah, private earnings. Private. Wait, no, that's just my earnings. Adult content. My work is not. Hey, wait, you can do adult content. So wait, why are people getting banned? Why are people getting banned for adult content on Patreon? There's an option to do adult content. What was the reason that people got banned for it then? I was like seeing people on my feed say like, oh, I got banned from Patreon.
I don't know.
Alright guys, I'm opening my Patreon for adult content. If you subscribe to my Patreon right now, every month you get one free adult content commission, you know? It could be anything you want. I just don't have to post it online, right? Okay. This is it, guys. This is it. This is my movement into the new world era. Okay. The thing is though, I don't know if you guys really wanted adult content from me. like I said before, I'm not really versed in it because I don't practice it, so it's gonna look a little odd. Because I don't think my art is designed to be adult content in mind.
There's a spy behind you.
No, don't worry about it. That's just my dog. He's just looking at me. The dog is a spy. Okay. Butt. Visible butt.
The spy has already breached our defenses.
A spy is a spy. That spy is a spy. Turn around, you fools. That spy is a spy. Does that regularly? Is that someone just accessing my computer remotely? Thank you for 3 years staying. And now we're reaching 2023 or 25 or 26. It's almost 2026. Did you guys realize that we're almost reaching the year 2026?
You've seen what he's done to our colleges.
Not the colleges. I haven't watched any TF2 things in a while. I think. Did you guys know that the TF2 actually has this like
if I
ending?
donate $3, I'll be able to see the art and doodles that you do while not making a chapter, Alan Louise. Wrong word.
Yeah, you can, but like I said, nobody donated at all, and I had that Patreon up for like a whole like year and a half, and nobody, and I was so sad. I was like, I'm never gonna be successful as an artist.
Colleagues.
I'm never gonna make it as an artist, guys. I thought it was like impossible for a person like me to become like an actual artist. So
You're tempting me to do it for the memes.
no, don't you dare, because I'm not gonna honor it. They're gonna be mad. They'll be like, why didn't you honor your memes? And I'll be like, I'm sorry, the guy was a fool. Okay.
He could be in this very room. It could be you. It could be me. It could even be
Dead. Okay. I have to put this on the highest layer. Okay, there we go. Oh, good times though. Hey, Chan. Oh, sorry, I didn't see your chat because my big manga page was on the way. How you doing, Chan? Okay, have
What?
fun.
It was obvious. He's the red spy. I'll get the 4.501 so I can get a monthly thank you card.
Stop. I charged so low on my Patreon too back then, and not a single person got one. That was so long ago though. That's why I wasn't very confident like looking into the future of being an artist, because I realized that I'm not very good at art. It's so weird that how much time things have changed. Okay. Because now like I'm on the opposite end where I'm getting too many commissions. Oops, all commissions.
Look at you, no big boy.
I know, it's like, it's kind of crazy. But I did have everyone to thank for that. Like, everyone who commissioned me before and everyone that like got a drawing from me, it's because of your guys' hard work that I made it this far. You know? If you guys didn't like show off your drawings to other people or volunteered for my stupid projects, like the idol project and stuff like that, I probably wouldn't be here. I'd be dead. Maybe not dead. Might as well be dead because I'll be inside a fast food restaurant or something. Oh no, I'd be working as a teacher. Oh no, that's a fate worse than death. Working as a teacher nowadays. Oh no. You poor teacher souls.
It's like a plane trying to take off.
Okay. I would not wish that on my worst enemies. Being a teacher. It doesn't look good. Let me see what I can do about fixing it. I don't like it. I do not like it. Maybe instead of making this like this, and then I could make this color instead of white, we can make it pink.
So who's ready to find this red spy?
No. You know, what's it called? Package was in chat for a bit, and he was talking about like adding another event for Team Fortress 2. Probably not this October, he said. So, you guys can look forward to that. You guys can look forward to the idea of a future thing.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Package is a part of the community or the committee for making events in Team Fortress 2. He says that he's been pretty busy, but like after the October one, he should be able to start working on them again.
Amused.
Yeah. At least I believe that's what he said. It's been a while. I'm old. Musty dusty crate gamer.
BTW, did you end up asking Basil about Inktuber?
I didn't. I had to try to message her about it. I feel kind of bad because she's been really busy as of late because of her new job, and it's been really stressful for her. At least the last time I talked to her about it, so it would be nice to get her in on it, but I'll see. I'll try to message her.
At Fenrir PC, is that a no more?
No. Basil the VTuber, our favorite little lizard girl. I miss doing collabs with her, but I'll send her a message. Like, I can't do Kelpie though, because I know Kelpie would probably be against the idea of the Dakimakura art, even if it's safe for work. But I think Basil is likes it. There we go. This is much better. I like this way, the way this one looks better. Okay. Let me see.
Kimoni Pop.
Imo-pipop. Uchimasu! Let me go do something like this. And we'll toss this on the very top layer. That way it's separated. There we go. Let me go save that. I like the way that came out. Okay, now we have to like make the tier in the world, right? Just like Split Fiction. You know, I wonder if this game is any good.
I should also message Basil soon. I haven't sent them a message in a while.
Yeah, but Basil's been just super busy. Their new job is like exhausting them, killing them.
Is my weapon.
Man, Team Fortress 2, whenever we talk about Team Fortress 2, it just makes me think about like I should play Team Fortress 2 again. It's been a long while. I forgot what Team Fortress 2 even feels like. But then again, I never really had like any hats. How can I enjoy Team Fortress 2 if I can't put on a funny hat, you know?
You should play TF2 now.
No, it's Horror Month October. We had to play horror games, you know? Horror Month October, guys. Let's see, we could probably do something like this. Honestly though, like outside of streaming, like the game I've been like itching to play has been just Minecraft. I haven't been really itching to play anything. Minecraft, Uma Musume, Limbus.
Mori, it's a great horror game /J.
It is a pretty good horror game. I did actually like Amori. It's just that I already have the schedule for this month, and it's gonna be shooters. That way I have an excuse to play Deadly Premonition. Isn't that right, Zach? You hear that, Zach? FK and the coffee. You know? What does it mean?
I see.
The coffee never lies, Zach. You see that? Alright, now we gotta do the crazy part, which is we had to draw upside down. Okay. So then we'll put this below this. And we'll do something like this. Are you guys ready to get your head spinned around? Snaps your neck. I'm not violent, you're violent. Okay. I like the idea of this one like having upside down, so she's like falling up. Maybe it should be like this? No, I think it's better if like the backgrounds are like opposite. Okay.
Shooters her. Should I add some horror shooter maps for that?
Oh, I forgot that VR chat was a thing that I should probably plan out for too. I should really rearrange the schedule.
Up. Are we FR?
Yeah, we are for real deal. I forgot VR chat was a thing. Okay, if we're gonna do VR chat, it has to be something we do together, guys. Okay, it's not just me solo. Oh, but that's the thing though. I have to do it solo because I cry like a little baby, and that's what you guys want. You guys just want to see me cry like a little baby.
You don't have to play it if you don't wanna.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yes.
I'm like Gigi. I'll do it for you, chat. The Grems in the shoebox.
M/J.
I'm just a big baby. I'm just a baby. Okay, let's get these backgrounds in here. Let's turn off her layer.
I have some maps where it's easy to get split up.
No! I'm gonna say that's hard. Oh, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I don't want to, but I'm gonna do it. Oh, wait. I hate when I do things on the wrong layer. Who made layers anyways? Okay. Just gotta get a feel for the city feel. What is Split Fiction even about? Is this game any good? Has anyone here played this game? Do you guys have friends? Well, I have friends to play this game with.
Intruder alert. There's a red spy in the base.
Red spy in the base. I keep doing that. Okay, let's just keep adding some like pseudo buildings. They have like tape, right? Oh, that's just a rift break. That's interesting.
But yeah, again, if you don't want to play it, it's fine.
I'll
I
do
just like
it.
messing with you about it actually.
I'll do it because I said I would do it. Even if it kills me, it'll be my blood on your hands, chat. That'll be your fault. I'll do it. Just know that I'm big crybaby. I will actually cry and die in game, guys. Is this what you want? You just want to see me explode into baby tears? Because that's what's gonna happen. Your old pal Alin Laphel will never exist again. He'll quit VTuber. He's gonna graduate. All because of scary games. He's tired of these shenanigans.
Second intruder alert. A sheep has been stolen.
What was it called in TF2? The package has been taken. This is why I can't do Octobers. Octobers is scary for me. I'm a big baby gamer. Big baby rage gamer. Okay. And then we could do something behind it to add more depth. I believe it's like the further things are away, the lighter it becomes. If I remember correctly, that's what they taught me in color design.
If it makes you feel better, there's a map I want to show where you can turn off jump scares. It can still be scary without them.
That sounds kind of nice, knowing that there's not going to be a jump scare. The atmospheric horror might scare me though. I'm gonna cry, guys. Is that what you want to see me do? Do you want to see a grown man cry on stream? Because I will. I'll do it. I'll cry on stream. I'll cry for my mommy. I'll cry for Super Creek. Super Creek, can you pick me up? Wow, Super Creek, I need you.
Scary not, but eerie. Yes.
Yeah. Alright. Problem is that she blocks off most of the silhouette of the building. Wonder if I need to make it smaller. Or bigger. But then again, it kind of defeats the purpose. Something like that, and we could extend it even further. Like, we're gonna shortcut this thing, big guys, because I'm lazy gamer. There you go. They call me a cheater. Alin Laphel. And then we could like have the stars on the bottom because it's like the sky. Right? Like so. There you go.
It's a map with different famous horror enemies where you have to survive for a set amount of time.
That doesn't sound fun at all. Are you trying to kill me? Is it like a beat 'em up or a shooting game? Okay, do this. This. We need to have like flying cars. Is she supposed to, well, I guess it's fine. That looks very futuristic. We should have like a little bit of glow there though, just to accent the feeling that it's the Sprite City nights.
Well, you can get a gun, but it's better to just run XD.
Just like in real life, huh? And let's add some really bright lights. There you go. Yeah, that looks pretty futuristic. Like if we look at the thumbnail from the right side, that looks pretty futuristic. Okay.
Like the gun only stuns the enemy a little.
What's the point then? What's the point of my gun that doesn't kill? Why should I have a gun that doesn't kill? I just looked at the time. Now would be a good time to end it. I guess I have to finish the background on this one off stream, but it's not too much. I just had to do something similar in feel to this. Plants, organics, a lot of oranges and greens. It'll work out pretty well. And I'll get in like a light outline and then maybe like color them to shade. Also, I can see this here. Oh, this bothers me. Oh, where are these things coming from? Is it me? No, it's not me, it's you. We have to move this off layer. There you go. Perfect. Alright, now's a good time for me to jump off. I hope you had fun today. It was fun. As fun as crying and whining can be. I see Tao's online. Let me see if I can read her. Oh, Zoe's playing Ribby. I wanted to play Ribby. Alright, we're gonna... Let me see if I can raid her. No, for some reason I can't raid Tao. Maybe she doesn't know that her raids are off. I'll have to like probably send her a message about it. We could always do a manual raid. Okay, let's see. Who should we raid? We could raid what's it called? Zoe, because she's playing Rabby Ribby. Or we could raid Kyle because he's playing Minecraft, but he's playing on a different SMP. It's Vault Hunter. You know what? I'm kind of curious about Vault Hunter. Okay. Because I heard about this being a really good mod pack, so maybe it'll be interesting to see. Maybe I gotta ask him some questions.
If you want me to do a test run for you to see if it's too scary, I can do it later on.
You have to remember, our definitions of scary is much different. I'm big baby gamer, and like, I got scared from Deltarune, and that wasn't that scary. Alright. Blast! Wait. What should we say? Hey! Vault Hunter! I don't know why it took me a while to type that. Hey, Vault Hunter, it's us, your residential.
Oh, it's scary
guide.
for me, so it would be scary for you,
XD. Guide CL4T. Oh, CL4. CL4TRRPTRAP. We are of the sheep variety. We see you are
well, depends
enjoying.
On what's chasing you.
Don't say that. I don't like the idea of something specifically chasing us. We see you are enjoying Borderlands 4 right now. On a scale of 1 to yes, how would you rate your enjoyment? Is it like what's that game called? Subway 8 or something like that? Enjoyment. CP raid. Alright.
Hey Vault Hunter, it use your residential guide CL.
Not use, it's us.
We see you are enjoying Borderlands 4 right now. On a scale of 1 to
No, let me
how
fix
would
that.
you rate your enjoyment? Sheepy raid.
Give me a second. It's us. There you go. All right. Tune in tomorrow,
Hey,
guys.
It is your residential guide CL Thorpe Trap. We are of the sheep variety. We see you are enjoying Borderlands 4 right now. On a scale of 1 to yes, how would you rate your enjoyment?
So,
Sheepy raid.
tune in tomorrow, the start of Horror Month October. We're going to be playing Fear to start off with, and we'll see how scary it is. It's supposed to be like a classic scary game, right? It's literally called Fear. But I remember it was a really fast-paced gun game, too. It's just that there's a lot of like moments where they kind of take away like your agency and cause you to be scared. So it's kind of like Dead Space in a way, but Dead Space was a little different because the guy was super powerful. He was like, something like that. All right, but I'm gonna jump off here. Thank you guys for coming. It was a lot of fun. We're gonna raid Kyle because he's playing Vault Hunter, and I kind of want to ask some questions about that game or that mod pack. It looks really cool. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I hope to see you guys tomorrow before the actual start of Horror Month October, when I'm peeing my pants and crying, and it's gonna be fun. Hey dog, can I hold my dog? Oh, you're so cute. I'm gonna bite you. Alright guys, thank you guys for coming. You guys have a good one. You have a good night, okay? You take care of yourself. Alright, there you go. Look! 1 viewer! You know, I heard that recently, because of like the way Twitch changes things, nobody really counts as viewers anymore. So even though like Fedder's here in chatting...
You spawn on the map and an enemy starts to roam. You have to survive by just waiting out the time, either by running, fighting, or hiding.
That's pretty... Oh, I don't like that idea actually. But that sounds neat. But yeah, you guys don't count as viewers anymore, even if you do chat. Whether you chat or not, you guys don't count anymore. So everybody's like concurrent viewer count dropped all over the place. So everyone has really low viewers at this moment, which I think is interesting. I don't know what Twitch is doing, and I don't know like why they did that, but now everyone's like 3 viewers or so. But yeah, thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. You're not a real person, Fenner, according to Twitch. Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed the stream as much as I did. I gotta say that again. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I did. Bye bye. Have a good night. I like this BGM president though. This music is really cute. I should really like listen to more of their stuff, like royalty free stuff. But yeah, have a good one. Bye bye. Thanks for the stream.
For the stream.
Thank you for coming.